Hi guys, this is Christine of Christine's Awesome Things, and today I am just going to show you what I've done. I have actually went out there and picked some of my collard greens. It is the end of August. It's a little bit earlier, but there are two reasons why I did this. So first of all, let me explain this. You can pick collard greens as early as they are usable, and they are much more tastier when they're under 10 inches. Okay, that's one of the things that I wanted to say. Now the second thing is that when you pick collard greens, they grow back faster. Okay, so if you pick them when they're young up into the top part of your collard green plant, in about a week or two, you'll have a whole new batch of greens, and they'll be bigger and they'll grow faster than the ones that you picked. All right. So when you pick collard greens young, they will promote the growth of the next crop. If you wait all the way until the cooler temperatures, you're likely to only get one harvest. The leaves will be bigger, the cool air will make them tender, but you're only going to get that one harvest. Whereas if you pick them early, you'll get more out of your plants. So when I talk about picking the collard greens, I mean this. These are the size of the collard greens that you want to pick, and then you want to leave this much of it on there. That would be that very top part. I already came out here and harvested these, and as you can see, I harvest them all the way down to this. So these that you're seeing on here right now are the ones that have already started growing back. And this is a week after picking the collard greens. Okay, so they are really growing back, and they're growing a lot faster. And I'm telling you, I picked it all the way down to this middle part right here that you see. And I started from the bottom. As you can see, these little nubs here, these little missing nubs right here that you see, I pulled them off from the bottom right there up, and already there are leaves growing back on here. I picked it all the way to the middle part. So if right now, if I was to come back and harvest these leaves right here and leave just this, in 3 to 4 days, it'll be the same result. I'll have a bunch of collard greens growing back. And I actually am going to come out here and do a treatment, because it's in September now, and it's getting to where the little bugs are trying to get their fill of food before the fall set in. And all these that you see right now have already been picked. These are the ones that you're seeing in my video. They had already been picked, and they've already grown back. So this is the first batch of collard greens that I had picked off of my collard green plants. One of the things that was happening is that I noticed that they were starting to get eaten up. So I went ahead and picked them, and as you can see, they are quite large leaves, and some of them are smaller. The smaller ones here were actually taking a while to grow, and they were all planted at the same time. So we have the bigger ones here, and then these ones all came off of plants that weren't doing too well. So the best thing, if your plants, your collard greens, are small and not growing as fast as your other ones, once they get to about this size, go ahead and harvest them starting from the bottom up and all the way up to the smallest part of your plant where it's a piece that looks like it's trying to grow. And this will help promote the growth of your collard greens, and they will start growing faster. You want to try to make sure that you treating your collard greens as well to keep bugs off of them. And if you're going to treat your collard greens with some type of bug repellent or anything like that, and it's not 100% natural, you want to wait a couple of days after treating your collard greens to pick them. Okay, so again, go ahead and pick your collard greens, and it'll promote the other ones to grow quicker, faster, and bigger. I am going to actually wash these, clean them up, put them in the refrigerator for a couple of days, and to make them tender from the cold. And then I'm going to boil them down and freeze them for later. All right. So if you have any tips or comments for me, give me a comment below, like and subscribe. This has been Christine of Christine's Awesome Things.